Oh yes. We have found ourselves back here. Once again. It's been some time. And what's funny is that this is, well, I'm looking at the bottom here. This is an ad for Frostpunk 2, which is out. Been out for some time. I have it, actually. I picked it up. But the thing is, I never finished the DLC. I never actually started playing the DLC for the original Frostpunk. And I am a terrible completionist. By which I mean I am terrible in the fact that I am a completionist. Sometimes. So I figured, you know, it would be a good idea is to try to go back before I start Frostpunk 2. Is to go back and finish the if I can, just or at least take a look at the DLC that I paid for for the first Frostpunk. It'd be a good idea. Hi, my name is Jim. If anyone isn't, if you're just joining us, and I am going to be playing some of the DLC from the original Frostpunk, because, like I said, I still need to look at that before I go to Frostpunk 2. It's imperative. At least in my mind, it is. That's the thing. Did I pour my tea before I started? No. I was terribly distracted. I'll tell you why I was terribly distracted. I was terribly distracted because this setup, which I had forgotten, that this setup, by this setup I mean this game, is rather annoying about wanting to hold on to the screen. It doesn't want your mouse to wander away from the monitor that has the game on it. So I have to violently wrench it away. I have to violently wrench the attention away from the game. Like, basically, I have to use the Alt Tab trick to effectively completely shut the game down wherever it is to get the mouse anywhere else. Luckily nowadays I have this app that lets me do some of the things I need to do without moving the mouse off of the main screen, but yeah, it turns out that, yeah. I had forgotten that about this game. As some of you may remember, this we have a few content warnings for this game. This has apocalyptic themes, illness, death by cold, starvation, and colonialism. Also, there's a chance it's a documentary, more and more. We'll see. One of those dystopian games. Somewhat. Where sometimes you begin to wonder, like, are we the bad guys? Is this stuff that's happening here part of all of it? Anyway, they've apparently there are things that happened. We've received a lot of updates since I last played this. How many years ago was this? I don't know how many years ago it was, and I can't move off the screen to look it up, so let's just say 2-ish years, maybe 3, I don't know. That sounds like a good number. I actually went and looked at the end of a little bit of the last game that I played of this, and I mentioned a campaign that I'm involved in, and I'm not sure when that happened either, so I have to look it up. 2020, 2021? These sound like numbers that existed in the past. I don't know. So anyway, we're going to look at some of these scenarios I didn't get a chance to look at before. Will I stick through them and play them? I have no idea. For quite a while, I thought about going back and trying to continue Shadowrun Returns, and I may still do that at some point, but I can't right now. I just can't. I may try it in the near future, but just for tonight, you know, still feeling, you know, cyberpunk themes are a little much for me right this moment. Alan Clark, 52, engineer, providing tech for the city. This is, by the way, in this game, for anyone not familiar, this is an retropocalypse. Snows fall. Eternal snows fall. Around the Victorian era. And you have to find a new home. That was the main story, the new home. Then we have the Arks, the refugees, the fall of Winterhome, and the last autumn, and On the Edge. And I don't know. I thought On the Edge came first. I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe it will tell me. Oh, I see. It gives me this information. Okay. Survivor mode. I don't know. Anyway, A New Home, that was the one we played. We have fled to the end of the world. We will have to adapt to survive. Who will we become in the process? That's the base game. Played that, and that was fine. The Arks. As the brightest minds of Oxford and Cambridge, we have been sent to save priceless seed and plant specimens from the eternal winter. Do we have what it takes to keep the seedling Arks safe? I have never heard of that. Survivor mode. Survive against all odds. There's no active pause. The game will be very difficult and your progress will be saved on exit only. No! Not doing that! Customize scenario. Oh, I see. We can adjust the difficulty and the people's needs and the economy and the weather and society's attitude. And we're gonna head back. I will look at that in a moment once I've decided which of these we're doing. The refugees. The safety of the generator was reserved for the wealthy. We seized it so we could build a city where people are equal. But can we accept everyone who comes to seek shelter? That's interesting. The fall of Winterhome. We built our city to survive the long winter. Now we have to fight against time to save it and our lives from impending doom. Great. That sounds great. Last Autumn. I know that was like... I thought the Last Autumn was like the last DLC that came out. The Empire is collapsing under the strain of the climate catastrophe. Yet no one is ready to admit it openly. A secret project to build the generators is put into motion. So this is the origin story, basically. And On the Edge, after the Great Storm has exposed an army warehouse, we are sent from New London to set up an outpost here. Times are changing. What will be our role in the coming thaw? I could swear I had On the Edge before I had anything else. Like, none of these other things look familiar, except, you know, as familiar to me. So I guess we can just do this. It doesn't really matter. Do they want us to play them in this order? See, like, this is the immediate future. See, like, this is the past. This is the immediate future. And I guess this one is, like, the far future. Maybe? I don't know. Like, more happening, I guess. I don't know what's happening. It's all bad. All of it's bad. Okay, we're gonna start. I guess we'll start with the Arks. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming tonight, by the way. This is just, you know, depending on if I feel like I'm getting into it. I need the tutorial set. I wanted it medium difficulty. I guess it was before. People's needs, economy. weather, society attitude, good to bad events, equally bad. I think I set all of this to medium. I don't think I had any of this on easy. We'll go with medium. We'll go with medium. We have hard, and we have extreme for those of us who feel as though we have to, you know, slurp ghost pepper sauce on a regular basis. We're gonna go with medium. We're gonna go with the standard, and I guess we'll just start and figure out what happens from there. It's been way too long. I have no idea how any of the controls work anymore. Maybe I should have watched more of myself playing this before. Okay, scouts return to the city, move faster. They are traveling along a known route, and the promise of a warm bed does wonders. Yes. Yes, I can see that. The seedling Arks. We've been chosen to safeguard a priceless treasure, the seeds and seedlings of plants from all over the world. They've been deposited in seedling arks to stop them from freezing, but it falls to us to build a city to protect these precious buildings until the winter ends, however long that may be. Good luck! Seeds and seeds from seedling arks. We have to build a city to protect them. Okay. Seeds and seedlings of plants. The only way to do this is with automatons. Oh boy. We'll ensure the green earth is reborn even if we aren't there to witness this. I should have set this on easy. It's so... Building automatons is not easy. Building automatons takes a lot. If I recall correctly. But let's see what happens. Alright, here we are. At the start of some kind of a city. Factory plans. We've reached the generator site and the seedlings are safely stored in the seedling arks. We were supposed to deploy automatons to make sure the city can run itself no matter the weather, but the transport carrying the factory plans was lost in a blizzard. Oh joy. We need to build a beacon and send a team to search for it. Okay. I had forgotten too much. Oh god. Okay. This is just gonna be... You're just going to watch me unravel while I panic over this whole thing. Because I've forgotten how most of this works. Okay. No, we've got problems already. I remembered how to hit the pause key. So we have to, you can't see this behind my head. We currently have 46 out of 46 people alive, which is nice. As you can see on the left, the objectives is we have 26 days to find the factory plans. We got to research and build the beacon. We got to find the factory plans. And already things are going wrong because of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? We have 45 homeless people and 46 people total, which means that one of them is an automaton. Okay, I see. I see. So we have one robot, and we have 45 idle engineers. I absolutely have forgotten how to do all of this. This is just going to be refamiliarization. This is what's going to be happening. Is the engine... The generator is off! That can't be good. We're all going to freeze to death before we can get the automatons going. I'm just trying to remember the controls. Ah! Generator is shut down. You need 6 coal to turn this steam level on. +1 temperature in all. +1 temperature in all heat zones. 100% coal consumption. Inoperative currently. We will need some coal. Man. Oh, I had forgotten so much of this. There's things. And I'm trying busily to remember some of the commands. Like, okay, apparently F10 brings that up. Okay. I've forgotten how to, you know, the thing I've forgotten is how to do certain things. I mean, how to remove the heads-up display. Or the user interface. Alt-H? I don't know. Just seeing random things. I'm searching on my phone because I can't leave this area. That's the tutorial summary. That's not it. No. Nope, not that. There's no way. There's no way to do it. Use NVIDIA. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So there's an NVIDIA thing I can apparently use. For snapshots. Okay. That's interesting. So, Ansel it's called. I don't know if this is... Was that the screenshot I wanted? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Not particularly. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm sure everything is fine. Let's go ahead and actually take a look at this and see if we can figure out what's happening. We already have some... There are all the people. This one is Joseph Churchill, who is alone in this world. Yes, I know how you feel, Joseph. Perhaps... Okay, let's see what we have here. We have no coal. We have no wood. We have 40 wood. No wood. We have 35 steel. We have 3 steam cores. We have 90 raw food. We need to turn that into not raw food. And because we have 0 food rations, its temperature will drop after day 4, which is delightful. Yes, right. The thermic thingies. Livable in the Arks. Can they live in the Arks? Can they sleep in the... It says they're homeless. Don't know. Cold, very cold, freezing. Chilly. Right now it's all just chilly. That's great. That's great. So we have plenty of time to run around and figure crap out. Plenty of time. We have time to run around and figure crap out. Let me see what this... Well, wait. I'm once again refamiliarizing myself here. Which I know this is terribly exciting. Let's see. We can build tents for 10 wood apiece. And tents fit how many people? 10 people. So I mean, yeah, if we spend all of our wood, we can house not everybody. We can house some of us. There are 46 of us. One of them's an automaton. That's fine. Where's our automaton? Where are you? Like it indicates those. They're currently resting or going to rest. Most of them. The automaton. Ah, there is. The heavy Canadian. Hanging out here. Okay. Hiding behind the generator, I see. We can have you, we can dismantle you for... Yes, that's our first step, is to dismantle what we have. No. But since we are starting with an automaton, that at least will help. We can assign them to do something. I'm unclear on what, because I've forgotten how these work. We can rename the Heavy Canadian. We'll keep it at the Heavy Canadian for now. But I've forgotten how we make use of them. I'm sure it will come to me in time. So let's see. For health, we can construct a medical post, which we'll need. Food, cookhouse. Desperately need one of those. Resources, resource depot. Those are our stockpiles. And gathering post. Oh yes, I remember those were helpful. I think. Extends our storage capacity for a chosen resource. Oh yeah, that's right. You build one for each thing that you need. And tech, we can build a workshop. Which we could build one of those now. A lab equipped with everything an engineer needs to develop designs for various buildings, technologies, and improvements. Need one of those pretty quickly. Dismantle street. Dismantle building. Build street. Yeah, I'm not going to build a street right now, but research and build the beacon, find the factory plans. Ooh, okay. So to research and build a beacon, we're going to need the, we're absolutely going to need the workshop. Pretty sure. So that probably comes first, and we can build that now. But we need to gather coal to get this thing going. We need to gather it reliably. So, we have... Oh, yeah! Find ways to battle hunger, sickness, and apathy. Book of Laws. Yeah, we have nothing yet. But we'll see. Oh, wait! Shall we build a fighting arena already? Is it already at that point? The Book of Laws is delightful. I don't know if it's a thing we need to do immediately, but I remember this. This is the do we eat people decision tree. So let's see, fighting arena. Nothing relieves tension better than. Which I'll go over these in more detail when the time comes, I think. And evening bouts will reduce discomfort, but you'll have to build a fighting arena. Emergency shift can force workers in any facility to work for the next 24 hours, which, you know, we might need that pretty freaking soon. And then we have decisions. Those are just things we can do. And here we have decisions. Soup, which is we can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. And after introducing this law, another one can be passed after 18 hours. Hope will fall slightly, discontent will rise slightly, eating soup will cause discontent. Or, food additives. We can add sawdust to meals to make them more filling, although not exactly tasty or healthy. We'll have a new recipe for a sawdust meal. Hope will fall, discomfort will rise, and some people eating sawdust meals will fall ill. I can't imagine why. We can do radical treatment. We'll try everything to cure the gravely ill, from invasive surgery to amputation. And that raises hope. But that does mean we have amputees. And discontent rises. And then there's sustain life, which is we can't cure the gravely ill, but we can at least keep them alive. We won't risk dangerous amputation with radical treatment, which is the gravely ill will be kept alive, but untreated in medical posts. Hope will rise, but then discontent will also rise. And the gravely ill will not be treated as and remain a burden. Gravely ill will take up beds in medical posts. I feel that amputation is far better when we get to that. We don't even have medical facilities yet, and I'm thinking about this. But then we have cemetery, which causes hope to rise slightly, and no risk of disease from unburied bodies. But then each burial keeps some people from work for a few hours, and you have to establish one. Or corpse disposal. Keeps dead bodies out of the heat zone and cover them with snow. Cold will halt their decay. Organ transplants. Ceremonial funerals. Like things that come after that one. After this decision. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. Potential future use. I wonder if this is how we get cannibalism. You'll have to dig snow pit. Hope will fall. Discontent will rise. I think for this one, I feel like for this one, like we need to. I do want to go ahead and enact a law quickly, I think, now that I'm thinking about it. So that we can have, you know, enough time. Because it puts it on a freeze. Haha. And, you know, there's a certain amount of time that has to pass before you can pass another law. So the sooner we get a jump on it, probably the better. I am in favor of radical treatment for this. I think, again, the way I want to play this one is, these folks are trying to preserve the hope of humanity. I guess it's just a question of at what cost. But I think they're trying to keep themselves, they're trying to be positive, I think, about this. So we're gonna keep the, yeah, I think we're gonna go with soup, probably. We're going to need emergency shifts. So I just have to make a decision as to which unpopular call do I want to make right out the gate. Discontent rises slightly, or Discontent rises slightly. And eating soup causes discomfort. You know what? We don't even have... I'll tell you what. Because we need a kitchen first. We need buildings for these to happen, and I think we'll have... So we'll need to actually get those built. So I'm thinking emergency shift. I'm thinking emergency shift will be the first call. So that we can have that later, and then 18 hours from now we'll do something else. So that'll be right off the bat, first thing we sign into law. I'm going to save the... Actually, before I even do that, I'm going to go ahead and save the game, because we're now starting out. New save file. Save. Name your save. Starting out again. Okay. Resume. I know, we're getting there, we're getting there. I just want to make sure I understand everything before I leap in here fully. Okay. Yes. We should assign people to go. So there are 4 coal piles. We have no history. There are like 5 wood crates we can go after. There'll be more to get. We just have to figure all this out first. A couple of steel wreckages. No food processing currently ongoing. No medical facilities yet. No housing. Okay. So, priorities. We need to gather wood from the crates. We need to start gathering coal. Coal and wood. I mean... metal is also a priority, but we can't really do anything yet. So we're gonna get to all this. Let me see what my building priorities are, and also let me see what this is. I have to get things straight in my head before I dive into other crap. The workshop is a major thing which we have to do. So I think we are probably going to go ahead and just build that so that we will have it ready and available. I don't think it has to be especially close, and luckily we have a number of streets already built, so I think I can just put it on one of those. I know. What about your beautiful plan for the city? Plan? So I think okay, so we need a cookhouse. We need all these things. We need a tent. We need a medical, but we need more than one tent. But we need to gather more wood. So primary things: gathering wood, building the workshop. Those are our first 2 things we must do. We must also gather coal for this thing. So let me see. We have 45 people, right? And an automaton. Can you gather coal? What can the automaton do? I think he can help us do at least one of these things. Have it build the workshop. Yes, that's it. I don't know that it matters what we're going to have it do. Let me see what this is. Preserve the seedlings. We must ensure that the seedling arcs don't freeze. All the seedlings and many of the tropical seeds are very sensitive to the cold. If the temperature in any seedling arc falls below chilly for too long, its precious contents will be irreversibly damaged. I'm sure everything is fine. Everything is not fine. There are things, I think, later on that let you heat houses or heat buildings, so that's good. Okay. 60% efficiency. We have wood crates. That's right. We assign people to do things. Okay. Steel wreckage. Steel wreckage. Coal pile. Coal pile. Okay. So I have to assign people to grab things and do things. All right. So part the first. I am immediately going to build a workshop and assign people to it because this has to happen. Yes, never mind the how and the why of it. Oh, that is not what we wanted. This, yeah. There's a thing I'm trying to do with some of this that is not going to help. Okay. I'm looking for clever ways to take screenshots. Closer. It's so strange. Well, I do not understand the technology. Well, it is being employed currently. Let's not mess with it. Okay. Unless there are, like, controls here. Oh, there are. Ah, okay. Yeah, that helps somewhat. We'll figure this out. Oh, neat. Ah. It does allow you a little bit of movement. Okay. Alright, enough playing with the camera. I'm gonna assign things to do things. So I'm gonna have, right now, I'm gonna have, I think I'm gonna have the automaton gathering the coal, which for some reason makes sense to me. Because our priority at the moment is the wood. And it's only 60% efficient, but it can work all night, so I'm just gonna have it gather coal for now to keep the keep the generator going, because we're gonna need the generator very much. And that's like all you can assign. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's all you can assign to a thing like that. Let's see now. I need to assign some people to build a workshop, which we want not like right in the middle of town necessarily. I don't think we want to be able to have our tents as close to the generator as possible so that we do not freeze to death at night. But we're gonna do a workshop. I think we can put it on. We can put it like here, and I think that'll be okay. This will put it on the same plane as these other things, and so that's a thing. And we'll see. You know, having more than one would help, but right now we're just going to build the one. And so workers are going to come out and do that. We immediately need workers to come out and gather wood so that we can have enough for... Right now it's just engineers. We got engineers going out to gather wood crates. So that's going to be a thing. At the moment we have 25 available. That's just enough to make a medical post. And a little more than enough to make a kitchen, or a cookhouse, I should say. We're really gonna need that. We really are. I think I'm gonna put this in front of housing. Which I realize is terrible, but also survival. They're going to get hungry. Let's see. I'm gonna put. Yeah, let's just put it here, because I think tents will fit just right around here. I hope they will. Okay. That at least will get us started. We're gonna need, so we have 10 workers on this, 10 workers on this. We have 15 workers here. Let's find out. 30 idle. Which, that number is going to go down. Because I assume, yeah, these 15 are already there, so that's going to go down to, that's going to go down. This is day one. We're going to continue gathering. Let's see, do we want to gather steel? I'm not going to set this on max because we don't have... We're going to need steel. We're going to need steel for the automatons, but we need wood a little more badly right now. So, we're going to... I'm going to set 10 folks, which I think is my allowable... what I have available to do that. And let's see if these are all the correct decisions. Actual last day, 2021. That was when okay, so 3 years ago. February of 2021. That was when, so well over 3.5 years ago. Almost 4 years ago was when I finished playing Frostpunk before. A1 stuff. Alright, let's see how this goes. To work! To work with you all! While you still feel relatively up to it. Seedling Ark. Contains seeds and seedlings from around the globe that will help us rebuild the world in the future. I just wanted to take a quick shot of this. Awesome. Keep the building at least chilly or the seeds inside will start to freeze beyond recovery. Yeah, that's why we need to research the ability to heat buildings. Coal is already being gathered. Wood is being gathered. Good. These things are being built. And once they are built, then we'll be able to start building other things. I do not like that time is passing. Yeah, that's terrible. Okay. The cookhouse is ready. So we're going to go ahead and assign staff. It is currently livable because it has building insulation. Very low risk of falling ill. Excellent. Currently, standard meal cookhouse will produce four food rations from 2 raw food. Good. You can have up to 5 people working here. Is that a good idea? He asked himself. Oh, I see. Yeah, 5 is to put it at full efficiency. So, let's see. Is 60% efficiency okay? Well, we only have 40 some odd people to account for. And we need as many people gathering resources as possible. So I'll set this to I need to convert these. About 5 hours? Oh, jeez. All right. We'll go ahead and put this at peak efficiency. We'll go ahead and spend the people on it for now. Then we'll scale it back if we need to. Okay. Continue building this. Okay. The workshop is ready. This is what we need. We must put the maximum engineers in here. The workshop is comfortable. I actually could have put that even further back. But it's only its own self. It's got +2 insulation. We have the workers, and now we need a research goal. We need a beacon first, they said. We have Pleasant Limsey, Arnold Fitzlewis, Lucius Sayes, George Vane, and Calvin Hill are all working here today. So 10 of our engineers are currently. It's all engineers up here. Okay. So Steam Hub. I know what a Steam Hub is. That's helpful in heating certain areas. Heaters to heat workplaces during working hours. Raises the temperature 1 level. We'll need those soon, but not yet. We need the frickin' beacon. That's like top priority. So that's what we'll spend. That we've got the lumber right now. So we'll do that. We need 45 lumber to give everyone tents, I think. But we'll see where we are. 45 lumber? I'll double check that. 50 lumber, I think. Because it's 10 per... Isn't it 10 per... 10 per tent building, and each tent building holds 10 people. Is that right? I think that's right. Anyway, we got to start the beacon. 35. We don't have it. Ah, we need more steel. Ah, okay, I got to reassign some people to steel. Steal some things. Resources. Master gathering, that could help a lot right now. Because, you know, need as much as we can get. Full thumper. Sawmill. Full thumper. Sawmill, frozen trees into material. That'll help. Steelworks. Deep deposits. I haven't seen deposits though. I haven't seen these other. Maybe it just isn't highlighting them for me yet. We'll see. We have nothing for food and shelter yet. Because we need the buildings necessary for that. Okay. So, beacon first. So we got to gather 5 steel, and then we'll start the beacon research as soon as that's ready. And I think number 2 is faster gathering. I think that'll be coming next in the queue. Okay. So that's... So actually... So I can't add the research yet. Because we need the steel. Let me just check around here. We don't have... I'm not seeing... Okay, no, there's... That's a coal deposit, okay. I'm like, why isn't it highlighting any of the trees as frozen lumber? Because that's where we have those, isn't it? What happened? We have coal deposits. We don't have the... We have an iron ore deposit, so we could build a steelworks out here. So we have a coal deposit, we have an iron ore deposit, and I'm not sure why it's not talking about the frozen trees. Maybe we have to build the thing first. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, 10 idle workers, it says. So we need to send folks to gather the steel. This is steel wreckage. This is as many as we can throw at it currently. Let me take... What do I want to do? Let me take... Who do I have doing what? I don't have anybody gathering coal right now aside from, you know, the one. Oh, hang on. I have to kill a bot. Hang on. Now you can witness what happens when I try to move the cursor off the screen. When I have to do what I have to make it happen. All right. Let's see. We'll say no to you. And ban them. There we go. All right, that is done. Back to what we were doing. As everything sort of, as reality pops back in and out for a moment. All right, here we go. Steel, we need steel. We have 10 people currently gathering steel. I'm going to send someone to help them. Did I make that law that I said I was going to make? I did not. I should have done that immediately.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
New law is signed. And I'm going to take... 2 from there. Put them over here. And I'm going to take 1 person away from the cookhouse. Put them here. 87% is not terrible. Let's see how this goes. We only need 5 steel to start this project. It is 11:37. I hope these shifts are only used for real emergencies. Preposterous! Are you trying to work people to death? Yes. No. No. I am not. Not at all. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. The seedling art. Tutorial. Okay. So, camera controls, tutorial summary. Yes, we have... I figured out the camera controls, to an extent. I'd forgotten about the, okay. Resources and workforce. What do we have here? Full generator, raw food. No, we know all this already. We're good. Food and hunger. People need to eat, apparently. I've heard that's a thing people do. Cookhouse prepares meals for people, produces 2 food rations from 1 unit of raw food. Provided by hunters and hothouses, sometimes found by scouts during that. We are going to need, yes. We are going to need these things. To be able to get more raw food. So that's good. Good to remember that we need that. The workshop, hopefully, we can research things well. So how we get the stuff, and we already looked at the tiers. We're good there. Workforce. By intense mental labor of when people employed. Such engineers, workers only provide manual labor. Yes, children can't be employed at all initially. That becomes different later. Right now, it looks like we've just got a bunch of engineers up here, which is funny. The hunter's hut only employs workers. We only have engineers. We need to build that beacon real fast. Find more people. Help us out, because we're kind of hopeless. We need to build those automatons. You unlocked a new building by signing a law. Building abilities can affect society in many ways. Each has a cooldown and many also a cost. You can find out more about a given ability in the buildings panel. Yes. The seedling arcs. Here we go. The sole reason for the existence of your city is to keep the seedling arcs safe. They contain the seeds and seedlings of plants from all over the world that will be used to bring the earth back to life once the great winter ends. The seedling arcs must be kept at least chilly at all times. When the temperature in a seedling arc falls below this level, a warning with a timer will appear over it. When the timer runs out, the seeds and seedlings will die. Great. Methinks building insulation is probably a good idea. Researching that, probably a good idea. Either that or, well, the steam hubs could help take care of that too. So those are things we need to look at. Just to open the technology tree again. It reaches a workplace temperature. I don't know if that's gonna... We might want to go for steam hubs to take care of the seedling buildings, because I don't know if it's gonna let us put heaters on the Arks. Like, it's got some building insulation, but like we can... Oh yeah, we need to research tier 1 technologies also. There's a lot here. And I'm sure insulation is on this list somewhere. I can't see it currently because of the way this is currently set up. But yeah, we gotta take care of this. Okay. 33. We only need 2 more bars of steel, and then we can go ahead and start on the beacon, which is important. Okay, 1 more bar of steel to go. Here we go. Okay. All right. Oh, apparently I'm an idiot. It's 20 of these and 35 to build the beacon, but the 10 wood was the research time. God. Should have started that immediately. Oh well. It's already 1 o'clock. Might extend the shift just so we can get that done. Because that's going to take about 7 hours. I might do it. You never know. Okay. So we're working on that. We're going to be doing that for the next 7 hours. So we need to... we're keeping 35 steel and 40 wood open for to build the beacon kind of immediately. Or was it 20 wood? It was 20 wood, Jim. Okay. We'll call it... Yeah, that's fair. So we need 60 wood to build... Yeah, okay. We can already do some of this. We gotta gather here, and we've got to assign people to build. So, tell you what, I'm gonna take you off of I'm gonna take you folks off of this, and I'm gonna have you start working on making tents for people, because we might need those. And wood apiece. We already currently have enough to, yeah. And just to be clear, just so that I'm sure I know what I'm talking about, 10 people. Okay. All right. All right. Let's start building tents. One, 2, 3. We need 5, right? To house everybody. If we go ahead and spend this now, it'll be a number of hours before we, I'm gonna go ahead and spend it. Just so that everyone can, you know, have a place to sleep tonight, maybe. So I took those 8 folks off of yeah, I took them off of that so they can build these things. Oh boy. Okay. There's a lot happening. Okay. It is getting later. They're gonna go only until 1800. So I may push them. Discontent's rising. Lack of shelter. And a controversial law that I'm about to enact. Oh, we're out of raw food. Great. Wait, that's good. Do we have to have the cookhouse open to make use of our food rations? Because if not, you know what I can do. Free them up to... You can free them up. Help build. If indeed that's what's happening. Yep. And indeed, maybe, you know, up them. Oh, no, you don't.
It's time off.
Yeah, let that discontent go up. You gotta get that beacon built. I have a feeling the fighting arena is next. We'll see. We'll see a bunch of engineers punch each other. What are they doing? They're building. Okay. So hope and discontent. Oh, I see. I've unlocked more information. All right. Yes, the flow of time. Construction. The generator, which I'm going to need to turn on soon. Hope and discontent. And I need to remember the generator takes a little while to turn on. But we got a couple more days. For that automaton to gather coal. We're gonna be turning on the generator soon. Once that happens. The beacon is researched. Excellent, excellent. Do we have what we need to build the beacon? The heating is off. The generator's off. People are afraid they'll freeze to death in their sleep if you don't at least turn it on for the night. Oh, all right. I was going to save. It's only chilly. Decisions. Okay, fine. This uses 6 cold. +1 temperature in all heat zones. I'll turn it on for the night. There you go. Temperature. Yeah. There, feel better? Do we feel better? Are we now nice and livable? In this little zone. Okay, so the beacon is researched, and since I've got them for the next 24 hours, we're gonna research faster gathering, I think, next. Before we start researching the heater and the heaters or the steam hubs or what have you. There's a lot we need. There's too much that we need. It's always bad. It's always bad. Oh, that's right. I do need to build, This is the funny part, right? I should have called that off. Because I need to build a beacon. I only have enough to build a beacon right now, I think. Let's find out. 20 wood and 35 steel. Yeah? Yeah. Where does it go? Does it matter? I don't think I need it to be close to anything. I could put it like there. Yeah, it doesn't matter exactly. I don't think the beacon has to be warm, particularly. Oh, that's also a street. Yeah, I see. We're gonna plonk that there. Because I feel as though we need to. And, I'd like to add new research. But we don't have enough wood for that. I foolishly squandered that. You train people as scouts. Yeah, I've, yeah. So then I'm gonna shut down the workshop for a little bit. While folks go to build the beacon. Yes, I am a fool. Some are going to build, some are going to rest. And you are continuing to gather coal, which is important. Okay, no, these are... What you doing? You're going to refuel. Can I redirect you to gathering wood for a little while? Probably a terrible idea. If I I set you to gather wood. Let's see. Who do we have? It's a coal pile. Wood crates. Steel wreckage. Wood crates. Yeah. If you wouldn't mind gathering some wood, I need to open a new research tree real quick. Got 21 hours left. I'm gonna shut it off in the morning. So they don't feel like they're not doing anything. Okay, everything is currently what we need it to be. That's good. And then as soon as our Canadian gathers more wood, then we will go ahead and make things work. And we have them. They're building the beacon. That's good. Because we need that to be done. Okay. Illness and healthcare. Oh, that's coming up. Old homes or workplaces cause people to get sick. Without proper care, they can become gravely ill and might die. The sick can be treated in medical posts, but the gravely ill need an infirmary to be treated. We do need that. So I remember we have one sick person. Okay. Beacon built. We're no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround us. Frostland. Oh, good. Okay. So, abandoned supplies. Hey, that's good. Scouts. The beacon gives you access to the world outside the city. You can explore it with scouts deployed through the beacon panel. Hang on a second. There we go. You can employ engineers and automatons as scouts. Engineers can be employed from the start, but to employ automatons, you must first have to research the automaton scouts technology. Okay. So, engineer scouts, 40 wood, 5 engineers. We do not have the necessary wood right now to be able to do this thing, but it is nice to know that when we do, we can send scouts to get abandoned supply. A few white mounds stand out in the otherwise flat landscape. We left some supplies there on our way from Britain. Yes. That's hopefully the ones we're looking for. Because we need automatons. 19 hours left, and I'll be turning it off in the morning. So, we just need, oh no! Storm on the horizon. No! Captain, with the beacon operational, we can clearly see the storm approaching from the south. It's still some distance away, but we'd better keep an eye on it and make sure we set up the infrastructure needed to heat the Arks before it hits. I see. Great. Thank you. So no pressure. That's good to know. We need more automatons. And we need to build an infirmary. Or well, we can't build the infirmary yet. But maybe in a moment we'll be able to. Yes, we can we can at least do the thing, while the workshop is still open. Let me reactivate the workshop. And we will add new research, which is faster gathering. There. Now we're out of wood again. Because of course we are. And I'm going to take the automaton off of your wood gathering duties. And put you back on coal. So we can keep this thing running. Ah! There's a lot happening. Even though it's 2 in the morning. How you doing? Doing okay? Always good to have that available. Ah. Just trying to take a shot of that. While that's happening. Let's see. Getting back to work on that. As you know, you may as well. And then we're going to lose them for a while as soon as they're done working. Food is dwindling. We're going to need more food. And we need to build a... We got to build a... Yeah. Build a little hospital tent. 25 wood. Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is. We've got to hold on. People are depending on me. It's morning now. Are we good? Day-night cycle. City wakes up at about 6. People have some free time until the work shift starts at 8, unless there's construction work to do. After they finish their shift at 1800 hours, 6 p.m., they are free to help with construction again, which can keep them up well until past midnight. You can extend the 10-hour work shift if you sign certain laws. Speaking of which, we can do that again. Okay, good. This is the next day. And, I'm going to start by turning off the... I'm going to shut down the generator. Because right now it's still only chilly. I know. 2 people have gotten sick already, so we got to deal with that. But let me just see how we're looking at for laws. Next up here is extended shift, if we want that. So after introducing this law, another one can be passed after 18 hours. New shift length: you can extend the workday to in any facility to 14 hours. Working overtime causes discontent. Discontent will rise slightly. Might be real useful. There's always the fighting arena. That costs wood. Where are we? With a lot of things. I mean, we don't have food. We need people to go out and hunt. But only workers can go out and hunt. This is a problem.
Move! Time to get to work.
Okay, people are getting back to work, which is good. They're starting to bring in lumber. which will help. But we need to build, because our next priority is going to be, when we have enough wood, is going to be to build the... need 25 wood to build this. This is not going to go well. We have 15 people on steel wreckage. We have 15 people on wood crates. What's our situation here? We still have 10 people unemployed? Yeah, let me get them on, let me get some more folks on these piles of wood. That's coal, which we need, but we need wood slightly more than we need coal at the moment. Most we can put on that is 10. We'll give it a try. Yes, go work by the automaton. It's perfectly safe. Once we have the available wood, we will we'll make stuff happen. Okay, faster gathering. Good. That's going to help a lot. You've got to find the necessary factory plans that are out there, but we've got to keep everyone alive first, so we need 25 wood to do that. Charles Thomas. Sick, but still going to work. I wonder if I can... Over there, sickness. I need to, can I take you off of work to, I don't think I can. Alright, well, when we have the ability to, we'll build the thing. I can't research anything new right now because I need to, I'm saving lumber for a medical tent. Or medical post. I'm gonna need to figure that out. No, I can't add new research yet, but figuring out more of this, what's next, is gonna help. Like, I don't know if, yeah, maybe. The coal thumper certainly will come in use, and the steelworks will certainly come into use. But I'll have to have people out there. Steam Hub seems the best chance of saving the seedlings, so we might go for that next. Only 10 lumber to research that. So we'll see what happens when we get there, but we need first, unfortunately, we have to hold on and gather 25 wood before we are certain of all that. And so this is probably going to fall out of its function, alas. But that's okay. 24 hours is going to be up. I think it was, yeah, no, it's they're going to be functioning until after, until like a little after quitting time. I guess I should decide if I want to pass another unpopular law. That'd be great. Let's see. What do we want to do? I mean, passing the food law is useless right now. Passing the radical treatment law might come into play. We don't have anyone gravely ill yet, but that might become a thing with the two that we have that are currently ill. Extended shifts. Would that be more useful? I think it would. I think we're going to go ahead and do this.
New law. A new law has passed.
I'm sure that'll make everyone happy. I know many will complain, but we must work harder to survive. 14 hours, people will barely have time to eat and sleep. I know. Isn't it great? We have enough lumber. Oh my goodness. Okay. Time passed very quickly there. Or the amount of lumber jumped up quickly. So, quickly, things we need to do. Now that that's been happening, we need a medical tent. I need to free up some people to be on the medical tent. So that's a thing. Yeah, I'll put them right there. Why not? Okay, I need to free up some people to build there. Generator's still slowly shutting down. The amount of wood we had jumped up pretty quickly. I guess I can go ahead and research the steam hubs, since I think that was going to be next. However, before you do that, we need... How much? We need 40 wood and 5 engineers available to create scouts. I'm going to put scouts first. I know we've got more research time open to us. But we've got to get those scouts going ASAP. So I think what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm gonna have to delay it just a little bit. I'm gonna pull a couple of folks off of, well, they're not doing anything. So while they're not doing anything, I'm gonna pull them off of that so they can start building this medical facility. I'll pull a couple of folks to help them. So hopefully that'll at least do something. We can get that working. So much to be done. The heating is off. The generator is down. Yes, I know. I did that on purpose. Every building that uses steam or requires the heat zone is down. If we don't bring it back online, we'll freeze to death. I think we're okay for now. Or not. Automaton can't refuel. Sir, an automaton stopped working because it was unable to recharge itself from the generator or a steam hub. It has to do that twice daily in order to make it operational again. You need to turn on the generator. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Yeah, can't win. Can't win. Okay. All right. Never mind. Never mind. We'll turn it back on. Didn't realize it needed that to fuel itself. I am full of hate. You happy now? Dad, blast it. Better make this work. Build, build, damn you! Build! Fuel wreckage depleted. Yay! Really? No. It just frees up folks to help out with that. Okay. We now have a medical post. I feel like putting too many people at the medical post isn't going to be helpful, but I mean we've got 2 sick people. I'll go ahead and start with Max, and then we'll work our way down. We need more steel. Got a decent amount of steel now. Okay. What new research do I want to start working on? Well, we need to work on the Steam Hub. That's for sure. We actually... Oh, we have enough now to make scouts. So let's do that while we've got folks kind of figuring themselves out. Well, we've got some engineers free. Okay, we've created scouts. Our home, our only shelter. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the abandoned supplies. It'll take them 16 hours to get there. I mean, if that's where we left the stuff, you gotta find the factory plans. We'll see if we can manage it. Okay, scout unit number 1 sent to abandoned supplies. Great, lovely. What we currently have, then, we can use to... What do we need? Do we need to build anything in particular right now? I think we have enough tents for everybody. Nobody is homeless right now. Gathering posts. That might be helpful. I have forgotten how gathering posts work, but I seem to recall them being good. Because they're like... And like better than... Yeah. I have a memory happening about gathering posts. I could put one there. It's not adjacent to a street, so I'd need to have a street. I could put one there if I wanted to get these 3 things. Put one here if I wanted these 3 things. Those 2 things. I could just put that there and then send... What is this? These are wood crates. You know, I completely forgot about gathering posts. That's steel wreckage. Steel, wood, wood. Would that be more efficient? Probably. I've forgotten about gathering posts. You're just gonna keep saying that you forgot about gathering posts. Yes. 115, 126. Okay, not much there left. So, in fact, more in these places, and this one, this is not close to anything. But there's a fair amount left. And good lord, that's a lot of coal. We need a couple of gathering posts. Okay. That's 120 wood, 375 coal, 67 wood. Steel wreckage, wood, wood. Let me see what I can do here. I have to put it like back there. Yeah. Whereas I could do this. Wouldn't that be something? If only. This has a lot of coal, a lot of wood, a lot of coal, fair amount of wood, a lot of wood. Yeah, so what we could do is put it out here. Set the automaton to gather the coal. Yeah, I think we're way down on the amount of wood we have. We need to have it quickly. If we do this, I just wish I hadn't forgotten about the gathering posts. And then I just need to build a street out to it. I think that is the closest we could put it. Okay. So, we put that there. And then we need to build a street out to it. See if that works. And then we'll see what we have left. We have folks coming over to build this. I'm going to take the automaton off the coal in a moment. Or that coal pile, and have him. I'm gonna switch the automaton to that coal pile. Okay, wood crate's depleted. Alrighty. We got some people back. That's good. It is getting close to 1800 hours. I think that's when quitting time is. Do I need to extend shifts anywhere? Should I just let them sleep? Should I allow them to sleep? We could start researching something. With what we have. Steam hubs? Steam hubs. Great idea. Yeah, not quite enough for these things. Yeah, I think steam hubs are probably the way to go next. Let's see. Ah! Okay. What am I doing? Does anyone know? Okay, this wood crate is depleted. We knew that was going to happen. Quickly, max out the engineers. And while we have a few seconds, we're going to start researching steam hubs. That'll take 10 wood. When we build them, they'll have 20 steel, but those might save the other buildings for a little while. Save the seed areas. That's the thing. We can't rely on heaters. We don't know that those are going to work. Because in here, it's not. They're not workplaces. That's the thing. So I think this will be the best way to do it. So that's research started there. They're building a gathering post over there. Are the sick being treated? Yes. Recovery time about 23 hours. Okay. Good. We've got doctors working there. That's good. Or engineers pretending to be doctors working there. Anything else I want to do before time resumes? I can't think of anything. No new laws to enact, and we've got 1 being treated, 0 in palliative care. Okay, good. I guess that's really just the question. Do I want to put anyone on gathering? What do I have the resources for right now? Who do I have doing what? It says here I have 22. We're idle. But like 10 of them are building that place. So it's really 12. So that being the case, I can put them on gathering steel. Why not? There. And I'm not going to put that on overtime.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Oh, no, they're all closed. Maybe I should have put it on overtime. All we have is what we have. But folks are still going to be out building, I hope. We've got another 12 hours to go. For these folks. Any word? No? Okay. Alrighty. Just gonna have the automaton continue to gather coal for now. We need more wood, though. We do need more wood. We've got... I could set this to a longer work hours, but we're not gonna yet. Let them rest a little bit. That's probably a mistake, but we'll see. Gathering. Oh, the gathering post is built. That's good. Let's go ahead and assign people to it, and it'll be able to gather. Yes, fewer people for more gathering. That is good. That will help. I can then free up the people from this. Those 8 people. And set them to doing something else. What, you ask? I don't know. We've got a fair amount of coal. 2 days worth of coal. Should we build another gathering post? Maybe. Down here, maybe. For this coal. There's going to be further research we're going to need to be able to do. And we're going to need to be able to build the steam hubs, but that's steel. Yeah, we could build another gathering post out here and run a road out to it. We could put it roughly equidistant to get the wreckage and the wood crates. So there's that. And then, of course, we can put one down here. So I guess we're going to move toward that, because this is the only thing I can see right now. Because this is what we're doing right now. Ultimately, we're also going to need 10 wood to start researching the heaters, which I feel like that should be next. But we need to get to... We need to get to next level on resources, I think, because we will need food. Just a thought. You know, we might need food. Like building a hothouse, really, I guess is. Yeah, we can't have hunters, can we? Yeah. Okay. How much food do we have left? 122. Yeah, let's go ahead then, and we need to focus. So next we're going to focus on getting... after we're done researching the steam hub, I think we're going to try to assemble enough wood to get to the drawing boards on level 1 food, health, and shelter so that we can build the hothouse. And start pouring a lot into that, because unfortunately we have no workers, so we have no hunters. So we can't go hunting for food. That's probably what this big gap means in our abilities. So yes, so I think what I'm gonna have, I'm gonna have the automaton. What's our consumption rate? More than we want. I mean, we need to research that to make it a wider range, but that's its own problem. I think I'm going to set the automaton now to gathering wood. And you can gather it from over there, because that's going to be the hardest one to get anything from. So, yeah, let me take you off of that. And I'm going to put you on this. Because we now will have people gathering coal. And of course, the more gathering posts we can build, which is, 15 wood, 5 steel, the better off we will be. So we need to build 2 more of those. This is why I am assigning the automaton to gather the wood for us overnight. Ugh. Time is slipping away. I've been doing this 2 hours. I forgot how much I like this game. Are we doing... Oh, nobody's sick. Nobody's sick? Good, good, good. You can go home. You can sleep now. Oh, wait. No, people are sick. Sorry. I am sorry. I lied. People are, in fact, sick. And now they're not sick anymore. I don't understand what's happening. You're refueling. Sucking the lifeblood from our generator. What you doing? Heading home. A couple of you are staying home, working, going home. The thing is that I think it's like if I take you off of it, do people get sick? They do. Okay, so you need to keep the treatment ongoing. Curses! Okay. Got 1 hour left, and then they will tell us something about the beacons. We got a lot to do. We survived another night. That does account for something. We've got to hold on. People are depending on me. Yes. Yes, that's right. As we sit here trying to figure out, we have 8 people we can send to do something. I mean, we're going to need to build stuff shortly anyway. We have, it's morning. We have 22 wood currently. And this gathering post is going to be drawing from these. So I can build a new gathering post. Probably going to need more wood in order to be able to, we're probably going to need more wood to be able to actually build the road that'll be necessary to support this gathering post, but it's the same for this one, so nothing new. Okay. Okay. So that's a gathering post. We need to build also roads out to it. One, two, three, four, five, six. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That won't work. 1. Will this work? Five wood. Let's see what this does. Yeah, that's more than we need. Or more than we have. So if we instead do it like this, that'll work. There. Okay. That'll do for now. And then once we have accumulated enough wood for the other thing, then we'll do that. Ah! Scouts have reached the abandoned supplies. There's an exploration tutorial that I'll deal with later. Okay. Our supplies are covered in snow and ice. They seem undamaged, but we'll have to dig them out to be sure. And they have steel. And they have steam cores, potentially. Which is good, because you need steam cores to build automatons, as I recall. Search the area. Recovered treasure. We spent hours hacking at the ice to free our supplies, but we did it. We were forced to abandon them once. Doing it again would be unforgivable. Sites discovered. Broken automaton and mountainside cave. Alright, we found more things. Yes, we should probably check out the broken automaton first. That would be my guess. Let's take the resources. 1 steam core and 29 steel. Alright. Alright, so now we must decide where to send them. I forgot how much fun this game is. I'm just going to say that right now. That's the broken automaton, that's the mountainside cave. Mountainside cave, we can see what looks like a cave entrance on the mountainside. Of course, we could have them bring back the steam core just in case. Or I could just send them out this way. A large snow dune covers a broken automaton that we had to leave behind during our journey from Britain. Okay. So, hopefully, they can go get it. And that won't cause us too much trouble. 14 more hours. I'm going to go ahead and send them further out. Heavens help us. We'll see if that'll do it. Go after what you know first. I'll wait your orders. You think, I don't know. I remember this. Okay. Back to the city. Ah! I see you're asking. Hello, Unstable Days. I see you're asking how we ended up back at the Winter Paradise. I see that's yeah, it's not coming in on the thing. That's okay. Well, we realized that I realized that I hadn't actually played. This is the DLC that I never played. That I bought all the DLC, but I never played it. So I realized that perhaps I should do that before I start Frostpunk 2. So that's what I'm doing now. Yeah. You know, it's sometimes it's a thing you must do. But, you know, gotta check those boxes off. It's important. So let me see here now. There are a couple things also. I see we're no longer on cooldown with our, with fascism, I mean with laws. So let's see what we have here again. Figure out what we want to do next, he says, as he tries to get his tea ready as quietly as possible. So we could put in a fighting arena. Morale's not that bad, actually. The soup law doesn't really make sense yet, aside from just doing it ahead of time. For the, you know, to get it on, so that we have the, start the cooldown sooner. I can see that being a thing. Radical treatment. We don't have anyone gravely ill yet. We've been doing pretty well with healthcare so far. Relatively speaking. It's a tent. We have a medical tent. We've kept it fully staffed. That's all we've done so far. Again, it's another thing that'll basically, if I do it, it's just to do it now so that the cooldown will happen. Cemetery. I mean, hope will rise slightly if I sign this. That might be good. Although, you know, the inevitable end. There'll be a time limit on it, though, and we'll have to put resources towards it. So, I mean, that might be a problem. Fighting arena. Let's see. Fighting arena is 15 wood. Cemetery is 10 wood. A little cheaper. There can only be one cemetery in the city. I mean, we could do corpse disposal. Things aren't quite that desperate yet. I'm sure they're going to get there. But, because the temperature is about to drop. So we have that happening. Sustain life. Whereas radical treatment just... It could give us a hope boost as well without us having to... this gives us a hope boost without it, you know, and uses the resources we have now. And we don't have to build anything. So I think actually this is the one.
Hear me. New
Grave,
law in the
Grave
city.
ill will be treated in medical posts despite the risk of them being left as amputees. We'll be able to build artificial limbs at some point. Eventually. Okay. So that's good. I will need folks to build a thing soon. What thing? Oh yeah, this. Even with all our advances in medicine, we have to resort to this? It may make sense, but that doesn't make it any less cruel. Yes. Cruelty.
Time to get to work.
Well, we'll wait until this is... Until, you know, this is finished being built. The road to here and everything is being built. And then I will go ahead and... Because I'll leave these folks idle so that they can help build stuff. And then I can actually take the people off of this to, off of this steel wreckage to, just go in here, and it'll be cheaper. Actually, why don't I just do that now? Let's do that now. Have this all go faster. Because we need another of these in a moment. In fact, we have enough wood for it now. Let's do that. Lest we, I mean, this is only at 30% right now, the research of the Steam Hub. So, we may as well build another one of these while we can. Okay, we need to get... both of these coal piles. And build street out to it, and then that'll be it. There. Good. That will help. the gathering posts are currently gathering from those. It's good. Now I can staff this gathering post with people. And they shall begin gathering from these two places while the automaton grabs from that one. And he'll also need to grab from that one eventually. To resupply our coal. We do need more coal. Tell you what, let's, hey, yeah, we're doing okay with that right now. I'm gonna put you back on the coal. Just in case. We are gathering wood separately now. There is still wood there. There's like 82 units of wood still there, which we will need to get at, but, you know, just get the coal right now. They're industriously building their way out here. They're going to begin working there momentarily as soon as they finish building the thing. Switching between buildings, huh? By clicking the arrows to the left and right of the upper part of a building panel, you can quickly cycle through all of it. Yes, I know. Buildings of the same type. It's fine. I'm sure everything's going to be fine. Haha. Haha. Okay. Temperature's gonna drop real soon. I hope we're ready for it. I don't know if we are. We'll find out. We actually have a decent amount of wood here if we want to build more stuff. Actually, we're going to need that for the research. We will need it for the research. So the Steam Hub has been researched. We can now create more heat zones, which is good. We can put those next to the... Oh, boy. Temperature is going to drop real soon now. Hang on just a second while I recalibrate here. So, 20 steel. We can build 2 of them. We need a third. Yeah, suddenly it all becomes clear. We need, yeah, we need more than that, don't we? We do. This is the only steel wreckage we have currently, huh? Yeah. Hey, guess what? You're gonna help with the steel wreckage for a bit. Four. We have 4 seedling arcs. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Here's the thing. We need to heat seedling arcs. We're gonna need 1 per. Oh! We can almost build 3 of them right now. No, we can't. You're right. We can build 2 of them right now. Oh, is that a... Oh, that's where you gather wood. Okay. Okay. I gotta put something there and there. Yeah, I can't. It's not gonna cover 2 of them. Ah! Oh, I'll have to have 1 per. This is gonna go really well. I also have to put it on a road, so that's a thing. So I mean, the best thing we can do... Yeah. Is just make it so that we can... I mean, heating those isn't going to help a lot, but it'll help some. Okay. Yeah. So... Hang on. Yeah. Hub placement. I don't think we're gonna have the hubs in time. Do what we can. So first off, we put a steam hub here. Need more steel. We need to heat this separately, I wonder. Probably wouldn't hurt. Okay, put one here. And now we need 35 more steel ASAP. And we've got an automaton helping gather. This is the only place we can get steel from right now, unless we build a steel mill. I think. We have to research that. Steelworks. Yeah. So, like, the steelworks, for the low price of 10 trees, we can extract iron ore. Let me do a quick reality check here also, when it comes to this particular steel resource. How much is left? 55. Oh boy. So there's enough there, but we're gonna need more. It'll be 7 hours for us to research. It's gonna take too long. $40 steel per workday. I mean, we need it, but at the same time, that's not going to help. And also, it will not help if we all die out. So that's. I think I'm going to go back to my original plan, where I go to the drawing board here, food, health, and shelter, so that we can get the hothouse built. Heavens help us. Okay, so we're starting on that. And then we're only going to research it for a little while longer. Although I could extend shifts, which I am sorely tempted to do right now. Because we will need to be able to... Gathering post is functioning. I'm going to extend the shift on the gathering post. Sorry, folks. But we need this steel to do what we're doing. We're building more things here. We're building this gathering post to gather coal. Yes, that's good. But, we need steel badly. And this is the best we can do right now. Is to, well, actually... Building, building, and treatment, and treatment. Ooh. Would we have anything to gain by putting people on this as well? Maybe. It's a thought. Well, let's keep going. There's a lot happening right now. Really need to gather a little faster than this. Now they're going to stay out here until 2000 hours, so until 8 p.m. We've got 10 steel. We need another 30. This is really not going to be good. Oh no! There's only so much we can do, right? Like, I can...
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
I can also put people on a shift here. But, look at that. Weather changes. I wonder what that means. The temperature in the city is constantly changing. Pay close attention to the forecast for the next 5 days that is shown to the right of the temperature at the top of the screen. The thermometer icon indicates the direction of the temperature change. Hover the mouse over it for details. After 9, dear God. I have to stop soon. When it gets colder outside, the temperature inside buildings drops as well. Buildings differ in the amount of protection they offer from the cold. See all the factors affecting temperature in a building. Hover the mouse over the thermometer icon in its panel. Yeah. We know. We know. Okay, currently, it's got a heat zone. This is a temporary fix, though. Temperature is going to drop again. Temporarily. A few days after this, so there's... So this can only... The Steam Hub's only going to be able to do so much. Thermometer details. Fatal cold again. Yep. You know, funny that. We've got 27 steel currently. And so I can start them building another hub. Another steam hub. But the scouts have also reached their destination, so I gotta find out what's happening there. If we can get these hubs built, I need to do this so that I don't forget. We can get these freaking hubs built. Oh, 21 hours left. That's great. No, that's right. The more of these hubs we build. Ah! There's a lot happening right now. So, like, a generator range upgrade would, I think this is all of them. Okay, good. A generator range upgrade might help us out here. So this closest one... Actually, that was the closest one. I am a fool. Did I put it here? I don't know. These feel equidistant. Okay, anyway. It'll help, at least as a stopgap. We'll figure out the rest soon. Cookhouse. We're not really using the cookhouse right now. We're going to run out of food, by the way. That'll be great. Has to be close enough to get the beacon. The workshop, I think, will be okay. It's got +2 insulation already. Well, maybe it'll be alright. Will it? I don't know. I mean, yeah, the beacon doesn't really need warmth, but, you know, who knows? So if we go ahead and we build it here, that'll at least help out folks here. Unless we want to make it especially comfortable over there, which, understandable. I'm going to put it here. All right. Okay. So that's that, and then if we get like 13 more steel somehow overnight from our friendly Canadian, then maybe we'll do it. Although building them in that amount of time, don't know if that's workable. Let's find out what the scouts have seen. So automaton. So only the top of the automaton is sticking out of the snow. Digging it out will take some effort, but should be worth it. Yes, of course. We can possibly fix the thing. That'd be great. Malfunction repaired. This automaton was left where it broke down. Thankfully, we've managed to dig it out and fix it. We can now send this fully operational automaton to the city. And we have discovered a lost dreadnought and icefall mine. Can the automaton also, like, carry some of these supplies that you found? That could be helpful. Automaton will safely reach our city on its own. Great. We'll need that. What are we carrying currently? The automaton is heading back. Automatons are sturdy enough to survive by themselves. Scouts can't help them in any way. It'll take 2 days to reach the city. We currently are sitting on 29 steel and a steam core. How long would it take for them to get back? $14 hours. See, if we bring them back in time, like, we could really use that steel. But I think we could gather it in the same amount of time. So I don't think it's going to matter. The automaton is not spec'd to carry our scrap. Yes. Very, very true, very true. Alas. What do we have here? We have a lost dreadnought over there. Okay, so what do we have here? We have an icefall mine, a perilously located mine, which we could head to. That would take 12 hours. Or we have a lost dreadnought, which has got this dot on it, which I assume means priority, 13 hours, so not that much longer. Right? A dark shape looms in the distance, clearly visible on the white plain. It's the main vehicle from our expedition. Yes, we need to get that too. Okay. I'm so worried about these folks. I really am. Okay, we're gonna head to the dreadnought. Because we still haven't found the factory plans, so... Off you go. Hopefully, none of you die. Let's see how we're doing. Okay. I instructed that they work on that, building that steam hub, and now we have another steam hub. This building isn't active. Oh, right. These folks should go into it to gather coal. But I'd rather keep people free for now to continue building steam hubs, if necessary. Believe me, we'll use them to gather coal very soon, but, we'll need it. Yeah. Only 20 hours left. Only got 20 hours of coal left. Do we have any patients right now hanging out? No patients. Did we free you up? Because it feels like the moment that we free them up, then people start getting sick. Funny how that happens. Okay, 14. Yeah, we might actually... Maybe. We'll see. Okay, they're building that one. Okay, good. Heating up that one. That'll help. Keep the building at least chilly or the seeds inside will start to freeze. Okay. I think we'll be okay. We'll see. The moment this ticks over to 20, I'm going to plant one more. There we go. Okay, one more. Oh, this tent is already comfortable. Okay, let me just... Doing our quick check here. We have a seedling arc. Yeah, we should have... Yeah. We have 4 seedling arcs, yes? This one is comfortable. This one is livable. This one is comfortable. This one is comfortable. Okay. Okay, good. So, we just need to put one more down here. One more hub down here. And it'll be fine. Ah, I see you need to take care of something. Let me do that in a moment. And then coincidentally, this side of the city will be that much better to live in. And we're out of steel. Well, that's fine. Okay. So now they just got to build that one, and then hopefully if they can do that by the time... Yeah, by the time the storm comes, then we'll be okay. Yeah, let me quickly take care of a thing. Because there is a... There's a thing on the horizon. There's someone trying to sell me cheap viewers on the horizon. All right. There we go. Okay, that's taken care of. Resuming somehow. Here we are. All right. Good. Hopefully folks are gonna... Yeah, they are working on building that one too. Good. I'm glad they understand the value of this. I'll let him continue to gather steel while this is going on. Oh! Oh, I can pass a new law in the middle of the night. That'll be popular. Yeah, it seems their discontent is way down, so I'm going to need to do something to bring it back up again. Yes, clearly that's the move. So, I mean, the soup law will make sense once we have food. We don't have that yet. So we have this, which extra rations for the ill or overcrowding, or care house. Or I could possibly do both of these, I'm not sure. Oh, Critwitch, you have concerns? I too have concerns. You know, but I'm sure it's fine. Everything's fine. We're just diving back into Frostpunk to take care of the DLC before we go to the next one. We can feed sick people extra rations to help with their recovery. After introducing this law, another one can be passed in another day and 12 hours. Use extra rations in medical facilities to speed up recovery. I see, okay. That might eventually be helpful. We don't have a lot of people, though. Overcrowding. Our medical facilities should be fully utilized, even if we have to put patients on the floor. Ah, yeah, that's good. After introducing this law, another one can be passed, and the capacity of medical facilities is doubled. That could be helpful at some point. I don't know. Care house. The gravely ill and amputees will be cared for at low cost in special special homes. And so that one keeps gravely ill folks alive in care houses, no longer burdens medical posts. Residents of care houses eat half as much. Oh, good. Hope will rise slightly. That might be the thing, but of course that does mean we have to build a care house. 25 wood, 5 steel. I think all of these options require us to build something, don't they? Yeah, well, not soup. The soup option. We could go ahead and pass that right now. That law. And we don't have any more food to turn into soup, but... or we don't have any more raw food to turn into soup. But... it's a thing we can make happen. So yeah, let's go ahead and start this.
Listen, everyone.
Oh, hope went down. Oh no. Discontent's going up. I am quite certain. Oh no, how the poor ate in the workhouse. Here we are, reduced to poverty, such is the price of survival. No, I can assure you that the ingredients are going to, are going to be purely organic. Yes, that's it. Not a single bit of Soylent Green will be used for this soup because we haven't passed that law yet. Maybe eventually, we'll see. We got to look forward to it. But no Soylent laws are here with us yet. Okay. The final hub is working. So now all the seedling arcs are safer at the moment. They do have insulation. Okay. And only 5 hours left for the hub. I'm sure that's going to go well. We need to for the generator, because Unfortunately, the hubs also use coal. So that might be a problem. We had not been thinking about. Perhaps I should send this automaton to gather coal again from this coal pile, which has nothing happening with it. Yes, I feel as though that would be a great idea, because we're gonna run out of coal pretty soon. Otherwise, that might be a problem. I think that the next time. Oh, we're about to hit it, aren't we? We've got to hold on. People are depending on me. Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is. Oh no! I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure everything will be fine when it gets colder, and the engine has to work that much harder, the generator, to keep everyone warm. Now I've got the automaton back working on increasing the amount of coal, which I think will be helpful. If you just didn't care.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Well, here we go. Temperature's dropping. How are we doing? Back to livable. Okay, good for now. It's going to get chilly in a few days, but I think it'll be okay, because I have to keep it at least chilly. All right, so the hubs are helping.
Work time. Get back to work.
So there we are. I think the last thing I'm going to do today is we're going to see how this expedition turns out. If I didn't care, this would all become much easier. You're right. I should consider not caring. But the steel wreckage is depleted. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna need to start a. That's a coal deposit. We're gonna need to build, to research and build a steel works so that we can get that iron ore. The steel wreckage is depleted, so we have no more. This is all the steel we have now. Generator overdrive. In extreme circumstances, the generator can be put into overdrive. This will increase the heat it provides, but also put the generator under stress. Keep an eye on the stress gauge. When it reaches 100, the generator will explode. Also, I assume that's going to take more coal. Yes. And, yes, unstable disc. We are practicing caring as practice for Frostpunk 2. Yeah, that's it. I assume we're supposed to care more in that game. We'll see. I have it. I just wanted to finish this first. And I never did. So now we have this happening, which is good. Okay, scouts have reached the Lost Dreadnought. And our automaton is on its way. It's still got better part of a day before it gets here. Oh, you better care lest you be exiled from the city. Oh, so they have that too. They have that in this game too, actually, something like it. All right, let's see what they found. So our expedition's main vehicle left hopelessly wedged in a crevice or crevasse, depending on which side of the room you're standing. Exploring it will be difficult, but we have to find the factory plans that are on board. There could be coal, steel, steam cores, wood. There is a technology to acquire here. Let us hope that they have what we need, and I am not sending them all to their deaths. Factory plans. Here we are. We rappelled down into the crevasse, listening to the ominous sounds of the ice cracking under the weight of the steel behemoth. After an hour or so of searching, we find the document safe and retrieve the factory plans. We must get them to the city as fast as possible. The weather is getting worse by the minute, and we need automatons to secure the city and the seedling Arks before the storm hits. Sites discovered windswept snowfield and stone ship. Ooh. You know what's better? They have what you need, but they all die before they can return it back to you. No! That would be bad. Let's see. Yes, let's take the resources. So let's see. The resources, 50 coal, 100 steel, 3 steam cores, 100 trees, 100 lumber, and the technology. Which are the factory plans. Awesome. So, now, we should head back. That would make sense. We head back immediately, it'll be 20 hours to get back. If we visit this icefall mine, it'll take 18 hours to get there. That's no fun. No. Let's go ahead and do what they need to have done. We'll send more scouts out later to look at these other things if we can. But yeah, we need their. They have too much valuable stuff for us to. They have 50 coal, 129 steel, 4 steam cores, 100 wood, 100 lumber, and that technology. Let's send them back home. I'm not sure how limited this scenario is, but we need all the help we can get. Okay, sent them to the city. So they'll be there in a little under 20 hours. The automaton they encountered, we'll get there after them. And so now, I think when this temperature drop hits, the seedling arcs should be okay. I've got steam hubs next to all of them. So they will be chilly, but they're not going to freeze. So that's good. Is there anything else that I need to do here? Who knows? Who knows indeed? I mean, we've got more stuff coming that I'll need to make decisions about. Like, heaters. But not sure what that's going to become. We'll know soon. Or his self. We need to research a steelworks. That's gonna need to be the next thing we research, I think, when the time comes. And yeah, I think because heaters are important, but yeah. Factory plans found. Excellent. Now we can start setting up the automated infrastructure to keep the seedling arcs at a safe temperature. Bring back the plans, set up a factory, and increase the number of automatons to 3. Hope rises! Oh, good. Okay, so we have new objectives that we will, I think, get to next time. So it is livable there. It's livable here, too, but it's also in a heat zone, so it should be comfortable, but it is not. Maybe when the, oh, it's chilly at the stockpiles. And it is livable still there. That's in a heat zone. Are all of our tents? I think I somehow arranged it so that all of our tents are in a heat zone. That's good! I just accidentally did that. That's good. That's good for us. Because the stockpiles are also in a heat zone, but they're not doing so great. Okay. Good. Gathering post, livable. Good. Excellent. Okay. I think I'm satisfied with that for now. It's gonna take, yeah, I want to be able to have a little time to figure out what I'm doing next time, because I don't know when I'm going to play this next. It'll be probably in a few days or in a few weeks. I don't know. So I will need to, because I'm alternating with other things. But, need to figure some stuff out. Like, you know, gathering enough coal to not die. That would help. We're gonna run out of coal in about 5 hours. That's not good. So, we might want to do something about that. This building, gathering coal, about 26 units of coal an hour. This building, gathering about a little over 10 units of coal an hour. So maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay. I'm going to save the game. This is a good spot. If only global warming could save you. I have a feeling that's what caused this. You know? Actually, I can't remember. There is lore about it in this game, but, you know. Yeah. Alas, global warming. Yeah. Great initially, then later there are problems. If you're in a cold place. No, not good. Okay. Lens are coming. All right. We're going to quit to the main menu. And then I am going to... I have to... because even if I go away from this, the music will stop. So let me just... I have prepared for that. Oh, not that end. Oh, there we go. So that is stopping for but a moment. And let me switch to this. Hello. I'm going to play a thing in the background. Let's try this one. See if this one's appropriate. Yeah, this will probably do it. Okay, yeah, that sounds decent enough. All right, Whiteout by Tabletop Audio. Okay. Yes, good. All right. Thank you all very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. This was just me diving back into this just to see what could happen, and to check out the DLC. And I did miss this game. I actually missed Frostpunk quite a bit. I didn't realize it. But next time we will deal with more things and hopefully get a steel mill built. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how long this one lasts, of course, this particular scenario. Yes, just to see what can happen. So let's see. Today is Saturday. So on Tuesday is the finale of our 9 Fox Gambit RPG campaign. I am very much looking forward to it. Things are going nuts. We have a plan. We have a terrible plan. Relying on factors that we have no idea what they are yet. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So that's when that ends. And then on Friday is the premiere of our short campaign of Bookhounds of London, Trail of Cthulhu. We're going to be playing Trail of Cthulhu. And Pope is going to be running it, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So that's Friday the 20th. So we have that to look forward to as well. And you'll see faces you recognize in that, if you've been watching the channel. Let's see, what else? I actually have signups open right now for some off-stream one-shots. of my game 1 year hence. For anyone who might be interested, I'm doing a very short sign-up period. It's only through Monday, so only for a couple of days. And then I'm going to have a number of dates that I'm going to be available to run or host 1 year hence, toward the end of this year, beginning of next year. And so folks can see the sign-up options there. Your Amber game is Friday nights. Sadness, but that's you must see to the one true city, however. But for anyone who wants to sign up for the 1 year hence one shots, I just want to get people playing it basically around the night, because it's going to be released very soon. I just have to. I'll be releasing it very soon. I just have to get everything together. I need to actually fill out the necessary final forms that I have to for Roll20 to get the digital version going, and then I'm going to release the digital version and the physical version at the same time. And so, provided all is well and they accept the product after I've gotten everything in there, then we should be good. So I got to deal with there are just several hoops I got to jump through figuring stuff out. So that'll be very cool when we get there. Yes, 1 year hence, basically, it's a Descended from the Queen game, themed around the story of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. So, basically telling a story about folks who have challenged the Green Knight and are all traveling to the Green Chapel to meet their fates. So I think I'm very excited to get that going. And so, if folks would like to try it out, feel free to sign up. But let's see. I see. You're associated with the Logris. That's not the one. That's not the one true city. I didn't know we were going to talk about the truth here. I thought we were going to talk about the legend. Well, you know, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, you know, we must do what we can to acknowledge both sides of the equation here, Team Logris. But anyway, so thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. We may say hi to someone in a moment, so feel free to hang on if you're so inclined to say hi to them with us. But in the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.